Before we get started, a big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video and making our second season in the van possible.
Welcome back. It is season 2 in our van, Odie. We have been home here in the van for 9 days now and have driven from Portugal. Now we are in northern Spain, right outside of, actually we're really on top of Bilbao. It's been a crazy few days getting sorted and getting back into the rhythm of van life, but we are so happy to be back. It is so peaceful and calm, and I don't know, it just feels so good to be back amongst the walls that we built. And yeah, I'm really excited for this year. We've planned out our route and it looks like it's gonna be filled with way more countries than last year. Last year we really fell in love with Portugal and ended up there for like 5 months, and this year we want to pack it all in and see as much as we can. And so we have big plans, and it started out with a really big reunion with our van, because when we got there we got off like a red eye. We were super exhausted, came home, unpacking some things, and then I realized that the entire kitchen cabinets were covered in mold, like disgusting mold everywhere. It was so bad that it had like gone through the back of this wall onto the other side. So when you're in the driver's like cab area, there was actually mold coming through the wall, and I kind of freaked out a little bit and was really grossed out. Luckily my amazing husband Lou took care of it. So we got all the supplies, got covered in like, got bleach, got plastic gloves, really decked out. Unfortunately they didn't have masks to cover his face, but he cleaned the whole mold situation while I worked on a newsletter and wrote some video descriptions, because we had been working really hard on our Pacific Northwest series. So I just wanted to make sure that all the description boxes really gave the videos everything that they deserved. And yeah, that was a big first few days back. So we put air in the tires, we checked the oil. We also picked up a package from our friend Maria. Thank you so much for getting that package for us. And that was the system that Lou bought, that we can actually plug into our solar setup, and then it can be plugged in at like a campsite, and then we can charge our battery via just an electrical outlet, which is huge because last year we ran into some problems when it was raining for a bunch of days and the solar panels weren't collecting enough energy, and then we couldn't work. And so this is like a really good backup and ability to keep our solar system and electrical system very healthy. And then Lou had the great idea to schedule a tattoo, 2 tattoos actually, from our good friend Mariana. She's a really talented tattoo artist in Porto, but she does travel a little bit, so you should check out her Instagram. She's phenomenal, and the line work that she did was just so beautiful. She also did the scissors on Lou's arm that he got before we went home in November. Whenever I post pictures of your tattoos, people always want to know what they mean, so let me go through a little bit of the meaning. So the scissors he got to represent editing, like video editing. Most people think it's because he cuts hair or something, but it's not. It's for video editing, because back in the day, people used to have rolls of film and then cut them and then put them together, and then that would be how you make a movie. He wants to get tattoos for all the skills that he masters one day. Then we have the Alice in Wonderland tattoo with Alice and her little flamingo head, which is beautiful, and it basically represents how we constantly fall down these rabbit holes and really enjoy the process of learning and teaching ourselves things and discovery. Some of those rabbit holes have been like finding out about veganism or van life or this YouTube channel in general, and like all the learning that we've done from it, and so many things. And then the other one is a literary reference from Lou's favorite novel, which is Ada or Ardor by Nabokov. Let me just read you a passage that inspired the tattoo. Children of her type contrive the purest philosophies. Ada had worked out her own little system. Hardly a week had elapsed since Van's arrival when he was found worthy of being initiated into her web of wisdom. An individual's life consisted of certain classified things, real things which were infrequent and priceless, simply things which were formed from the routine stuff of life, and ghost things, also called fogs, such as fever, toothache, dreadful disappointments, and death. 3 or more of those things occurring at the same time formed a tower, or, if they came in immediate succession, they made a bridge. Real towers and real bridges were the joys of life, and when the towers came in a series, one experienced supreme rapture. It almost never happened, though. And so we've, ever since both of us read this novel, whenever things are really good in our life, we like say to each other like tower and it's like a special moment. And so, yeah, ever since we got into the van, I just feel like our life is filled with so many more towers, and it's really special to have that on Lou as a constant reminder to seek out the moments that make you feel alive. After resting for a few days, we decided to take off towards northern Spain, and that's when we arrived in Santiago de Compostela. And it's a really profound space and city to be in because so many pilgrims end their long walks there. And so it was really special to look around the church and be in the city off season too. It was really quiet, it was rainy, and sometimes it's fun to see a city like that, you know. Off-season has its pros and cons, but one of the things that's so nice is that it's quiet and not crowded. And then from Santiago de Compostela, we drove towards Bilbao with a few stops on the way. Some really incredible, beautiful beaches that actually reminded me of our time in the Pacific Northwest. It's just expansive, huge sand beaches with cliffs on them that were really remarkable and freezing. It's funny because like you looked around and it was like sunny out, but it was actually so cold. And so one of the things that we have tried to commit to, as a lot of people I'm sure did in 2019, is starting to exercise. We don't really, last year we didn't really exercise at all. So this year we're gonna try to exercise just for feeling good and mental health. And yeah, we sit so much doing computer work and then drive so much. It's really nice to like actually move your body. So yeah, we've been doing some morning workouts and it's been so cold. And then the showers, trying to take showers in a van in the winter is a challenge, but it's really refreshing if you embrace the cold, and that's what we've been trying to do, which has been fun. Then we tried, per our friend Francisco's recommendation, to go to this place called the Lake of Covadonga. Is that it? Mm-hmm. And I was really excited to see this lake, but we did know that it was really high up, and so unfortunately Google Maps took us towards the back route, and it was a really crazy road. And so after we'd made it up a little bit of it, we kind of looked at each other and were like, is this really a good idea? Odie is 40 years old, and so we decided to like go back down. And then after trying to figure out a way to get up, it was like off season, so the buses that usually go up weren't running. We decided, whatever, let's just get to Bilbao. And so then we had a crazy 6-hour drive to Bilbao, but now we are here. We got in yesterday afternoon, and now it is today afternoon, and we are gonna go down into the city and see a city that we've been dreaming of for many years now. You know, I first started thinking how I wanted to explore northern Spain when we were studying abroad in Barcelona. It's where Lou and I actually met 9 years ago. And so I'm really excited to come and see it and walk around and go see the Guggenheim. That's going to be really cool, the Frank Gehry building. And I also really want to see the Museo de Bellas Artes. Apparently there's a beautiful train station too that has an enormous stained glass window, which I'm really excited about. So it's going to be a day of art and culture. I think I might even bring my sketchbook and doodle a little bit. I haven't been drawing as much as I was when we were in the van before, and I think that's one of the things I'm most excited about getting back here, is not so many distractions, so time for all of our little hobbies, you know?
I realized that we forgot to film an ending to this video, but that's okay. I just wanted to say thank you to all the new people. Welcome to our channel. It's been really fun watching one of our videos do well, and to all our old friends, we have not forgotten about you. And to Squarespace, a big thank you for sponsoring this video and our second season in the van. If any of you are looking for a website, definitely check out our links below, or go to squarespace.com/wildweroam and use the wildweroam offer code to get 10% off your first purchase. Yeah, that's it.
Look at Lou on camera. Oh, I love you. I'm so proud of you.